Hello, I'm Chelsea Jones and this is my entry for online production and professional practice 2. I interviewed professional photographer Jordan Snow and third year university student on his career. The reason I did this is I wanted an insight into what it's like being a freelance photographer. As this relates to the job that I want to do as a multimedia creator, as it being one genre, I thought it'd be interesting to see his insight on his industry work and passions. So the first question I asked Jordan was what started his photography passion, and he said that his passion started at college. He picked up a camera and literally loved it from the minute he picked up the camera. I feel that I can relate to this because my passion for media started at college as well. You either step forward or move back on subject, and shooting on one primary lens is easier than shooting on several. Also because of my current situation, it's easier for me to handle a small, compact device. I shoot on the Nikon D3400 and Jordan told me that he shoots on a Nikon D7200, also on a prime lens. Jordan states that if he's really into a project, he will put his all into it, and I find this is reflective of myself, because if I'm really into a project that I've researched into and done my all into, then I feel like the outcome and the determination is stronger than if I was to do a project that I was less interested in. I feel like we both carry a certain confidence in industry, and Jordan certainly has that nature as well as I do, because he's shot with Vogue. He has been entered for the Spark and Hope Art Society, and I feel like this has encouraged me to do better next year and get more experience under my belt. I feel like also he mentioned that he prefers digital photography, and I feel like I've only ever worked with digital photography. Adding to this, I also feel like with analogue photography, it's more like an older style of photography, but also if you're developing in a dark room and you haven't got the raw copy, if you spill over it with like a cup of tea or something like that, then that work's lost. And he also said, to wrap this final thing up, that he is certified and trained in all the Adobe softwares, and this was a really unique opportunity to grab for him, he said, and it's really been useful. Likewise to this, there are some lessons next term which I have been invited to learn the ins and outs of all the Adobe softwares. Being a multimedia creator, this is really beneficial because it expands my knowledge, and I want to be able to improve on my digital design and work. So yeah, that's really beneficial to me. And Jordan also said there is not much money in photography as he first thought. Now I think this is where I'm at a potential advantage, because being a multimedia creator, you focus on not just one genre of media but a broad spectrum. So there's animation, illustration, print and TV, editing and radio. So there's quite a lot. It covers a lot, which could be beneficial in the future for me freelancing. And yeah, it's really opened my eyes that this interview has, because I've been able to reflect upon my work and an insight into someone that's more up the ladder as a third year student. He's given me some great tips and tricks moving forward. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you found this very informative, and I will see you soon.